New Horizon Racing League, and we're back after a long time of F1 not having it. This is our first time in Germany. I'm your host, Gabe Things. Like always, I am joined by Connor.
Hello, everyone.
So Germany, like I said, hasn't been on the circuit for a while, but it has thrown up some very good races over the years in real life.
Yeah, it's alright. It's just the amount of times I've been around Germany, I don't think I've been around it a lot, actually, since F1 2014, because I've not played F1 2016, so it's I've been putting a lot of practice in the last week trying to get up to speed with Hockenheim again. Should be a good race, hopefully.
Yes, it shall. And right now, I'm following our new Red Bull driver, Deranged. Lovely pun title.
Sounds like a happy fellow, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'll see how he gets on.
Yeah. Well, he's partnering the Aussie, so we'll see who wins that.
I think it'll be quite a nice battle between those two. I know Deranged personally. It's bad to say that he won't be good. I think it's, how do you say it? Not really inexperienced either, because he used to play these games a lot back on the PS3. So he's been learning this game for the last week or so and trying to get used to it again.
So he's going to get better over time. That's the one thing you can take from this.
In theory, I think for now, I expect him to be taken easy just to actually get some practice in. I think this is his first league race, if anything.
Yes, indeed. Well, he starts his first flying lap, and he goes extremely wide.
Possibly invalidated lap, I imagine.
Well, we'll see what happens when he crosses the line. I saw in his out lap he was taking it nice and easy, even though he kept misjudging braking zones. But I think as far as he'll get faster and faster.
I'm trying to change something on my settings and it's not working.
We have a very split strategies we have in terms of tyres across the board. We do.
Oh, I think the tyre game is going to be what could win the race today. Some of the practice races that I've been doing, Jeff's been telling me to do some 2 and 3 stops, which I think is a little bit excessive. You can do the 1 stop. I think it will depend on the tyre compounds that you're on.
Yeah, personally for me, I have to do 2 stopper. I do.
It's not that the 2 stopper is slow. It's just I think if you are 2 stopping, you're gonna have to choose the medium tyres.
Fair enough. Well, anyway, from the tyre strategy, it will be a big one. Talking about tyres, Robot just went faster with a 1:14.222 on the soft tyres. Well, actually, Collins has beat over 1:12.6 on the ultras.
That's pretty good from Collins, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm more looking at what Lord's doing, because Lord had previously held a provisional pole over Robot before Robot did. Yeah, with a 1:14.5, but Lord was on the medium tyres with that time, so he has definitely got he's definitely has some speed to do a 14.5 on mediums.
Yeah, I mean, a 1:14 I think is going to be more towards around in between 6th and 10th place on the grid, I expect. Just because the amount of pace that some of the guys are putting on time trial, I think the true pace from the guys is going to be into the 1:11s. It just depends who's going to do the better job overall.
In terms of tyres, Yeah, there is 8 people are on ultras, 3 people on softs, and 2 people on mediums currently. Oh, I've never
Interesting to see you can start on the mediums. Wouldn't be the tyre I'd choose.
Well, at least it'll get you far into the race before you have to make that tyre change.
Yeah, but it depends how much of a deficit you're going to be able to crawl back. I'd be questioning that strategy if I was going on the medium tyres first.
If I had to do a 2-stop strategy in Germany, yeah, I would start on the ultras, yeah, and then change to the mediums, and then if they wear off, go to the softs.
Sounds about right. The thing is, the mandatory tyres for Germany are the soft tyres and the medium tyres. So no matter what, you need to choose those to pit on. So if you qualify on the ultra softs, I think you can guarantee that you're going to be at least, well, definitely one stopping, but thinking of the tyre life, I think anyone who qualifies on the ultras is going to have to 2-stop. Whether it will be soft medium or soft soft, I don't know.
Anyway, let's look at the new updated times. Yeah, I shall. Collins is currently leading for 112.6 on those ultra soft still. You have just gone second for 112.8. Yeah, Lord is now in third with 3-lap old medium tyres, which he set a time of 13.3. Then in fourth on the soft tyres we have T. Jonas. Oh, actually, T. Jonas set his time in fourth on the medium tyres, and that was a 1:14 dead. So that's your current fast people. Oh, we got.
I expect certain people to be going a lot faster later on in quali. I think most of these laps are going to be everyone's banker laps.
Ooh.
I mean, credit to Collins, he's done really well to get that time so far. I don't think he'll stay there, but yeah, I think he's got a good shot today.
I'm looking at T. Jonas and Psycho. Even though Psycho was on softs and T. Jonas was on mediums, their fastest times. Yeah, the gap between them was only 0.002 of a second.
Oh,
but interesting.
Imagine if it came down to pole position to that much.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Yeah, whereas they were battling for 4th and 5th, but surprisingly, Meaty has actually gone 4th on the ultra soft tyres, so 113.5.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at the standings, well, the times at the minute myself. Apparently Old and Luke Beck haven't gone to track.
Neither has Prodigy.
Prodigy has a qualifying ban from Silverstone.
Oh yeah.
For spinning Psycho, which I'm happy that he's accepted.
Well, I'm hoping that they don't tangle again.
I hope not. I was even more happy about his sportsmanship, which is why he doesn't have a reprimand, because even though he spun him, we have to penalise for making Psycho spin, but the fact that he slowed down and he let Psycho back through at Silverstone, I've got a lot more respect for him as a sportsman.
Yes, it's always good to have, that is. Oh, I see someone has just came out the pits. That's Deranged, so we shall follow him. Oh no, that's not Deranged, it's someone else, apparently. I don't know who it was, maybe Bart. We don't have any Germans, do we?
McLaren? Germans, shouldn't do. I think Bart is Dutch.
I think he's Dutch. Yeah, that's the closest we have. Actually, I think he's Belgian. Yeah. I don't know if people from Belgium have an official name, but I just call him Belgian.
I do believe it's Belgian.
Fair enough.
It just depends if he's Belgian or not.
Well, depending on if he's from the north and south, that'll give you an answer.
I think he's definitely the youngest player in the grid. He's really early in his teenage years.
Oh, is Collins older? Oh, we have a yellow flag somewhere.
Oh yeah, Collins nearly an adult. It's been a while since I've spoken to Bart, but he is a really young teenager.
Wait, I'm sorry, how old is Collins?
He is 17. He is 18 this November.
He does not sound it.
That's a bit mean.
Give on who am I saying? I sound younger than I actually am.
You know, look at me, you think I'm about 15, 16.
No, I think your voice matches your age.
No, but it doesn't match my face.
Yeah, you do look younger than what you actually your actual age is. Even though you are older than me, so.
Only just though.
2 years. We have I don't know who that flag's for in Sector 3. I think it's just people going slowly, I think.
Yeah, that'll be the people on recharges or slowing down to come to the pits.
Ooh, looks like the people who are on mediums have decided no, it's not good enough to be on the medium, so they've changed to the soft tyres, so expect them to go quicker.
Yeah, I was thinking like starting on the mediums wouldn't be the best thing.
And also, like, other people who are on the ultra soft tyres have decided to switch to soft, see if they can go faster on a harder tyre. Ooh, nice one, Connor.
Thank you.
A 1:12.1 on the ultra soft tyres.
Ah, legend. He moved out of the way.
Whereas looks like your teammate, yeah, has decided to stick on the softs.
I can't remember what strategy Collins is doing.
Well, if he starts on softs, it will definitely be going further than you.
No, you don't say.
Okay, no need to be an arse.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to reveal in
whoa,
qualifying what his strategy is.
Okay, that was a very wide McLaren to avoid the Renault, but it's fine. But I was more concerned about the lag spike and what came with it. Oh! There's been contact!
Contact? Between who?
Bart and and the Renault of Robot.
Right, I need to have words with one of them.
Robot. Yeah, no, not Bart.
I was a bit worried about this.
Bart, literally, obviously he moved out of the way initially, but when he went wide, as he's joining, he hit the back wheel of Robot, which caused Bart's wheel to actually come off. It was that hard.
Did you catch the full instant?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, it looked like there was a slight lag spike, but luckily it doesn't look like Robot has any damage, but he was stationary for a while.
I don't know if Robot is still active. I think he is, but I can see two Renaults still moving on the minimap.
Yeah, he is moving now.
I think he's just quite annoyed.
Yeah, Lord is out. Did he crash, or has he just retired in the garage? He retired in the garage, just like Colton says. Looks like this qualifying session is starting to get summed up. It is. That's definitely something to look out for the steward in that qualified instant.
Yep. Not even started the race and there's already a steward's inquiry.
Yep, and there's still only 2 minutes. Ah, you bugger! I think I just grinded my Achilles on something.
At least you didn't hurt yourself as much as I did after Silverstone.
Oh yeah, your thumb started to swell up.
That was my knuckle. It actually felt like I broke my knuckle. Swelling went down after about 3 days.
Ah, the physical toll of a racing game.
Yep. I think it was just the way how I was holding the controller.
I'm looking at how Robot's doing. He doesn't look like he's going very quickly. Oh, Connor, stop it!
I might be able to go faster, but
You did a 1:12.0 on 4-lap old ultras.
Yeah. I might have been able to, but I think these tyres are about to go off the cliff anyway, so I'm just going to be on my way back to the pits.
We have 45 seconds remaining of this qualifying session, which, Robot's saying that Bart needs to learn. Yep, that's fair enough. But in terms of qualifying, that will also be when this live streams end, so we can just do the race normally as a little test thing we're doing today.
Yeah, just to see if we, for the sake of the drivers and for stewards' inquiries, to hopefully try and get both qualifying and the race up within a 24-hour period.
Yeah, because it's impossible for me to upload 2 separate videos in one night.
Guess it depends on your commitment. Like, I'm not saying it's like your fault or anything, but I can't exactly tell you to keep your PlayStation on at 2 in the morning.
Well, it looks like that is the end of our qualifying session with Connor. Congratulations on pole.
This is my first pole position.
Yay! About time.
Yeah, I feel a little bit underwhelmed for some reason. Oh my god, it's a Mercedes front row.
Yeah, Mercedes 1-2 in Germany. Well done. That's followed by a Ferrari and 2 Force Indias. That's your top 5. That is, and the gap between first and second is at 6 tenths. So we all know the speed. There's people on ultras, people on the softs. It's going to be interesting in terms of strategy. Join us back for this race.